he slightly turned his head in an unfamiliar direction that he usually doesn't at that time in a speech. And the bullet hardly struck his head. I mean, it just missed his head. And you think about that and the odds, it can only be described as a miracle. And I think he knows that. And I know millions of Americans around the country believe that, and that, God saved President Trump in that moment. It was just amazing to think about.
And Thomas Crooks, the assassin, was killed. He was shot dead by the snipers. He was cremated. There are a lot of sort of questions about him. We don't know very much about him. And I know when I interviewed President Trump at the very beginning of this term in about February, he at that moment said, I need to know more. I deserve to know more. He said to his Secret Service people there and then the FBI was supposed to, but there's still no information, at least that's public.
Yeah.
Is there anything, is he satisfied with what he's found out so far?
I don't want to speak for him on that because it is such a personal thing. But I do know that he has inquired with the Secret Service and the FBI, and it was earlier in the administration where he asked them, I want an updated briefing on what happened. Do we know any more than when I was briefed immediately following the days after Butler? Because the Secret Service and FBI did, at that time under the Biden administration, of course, come and brief the president. So he's been briefed by his own people on the matter, and whether he's satisfied, that's only a question he can answer. I can't answer it for him.
But there are so many questions out there. And, did he act alone, et cetera? And it's, it's over a year. It's 16 months now.
For sure. So, those questions are definitely deserving of answers, and I understand why the public wants those answers, and I believe the president does too. And
so why don't we have them?
It's a good question, and it's one I'd like to see the answer to, and I think all Americans would.